In 1964, Ford stopped negotiating, stopped refining, stopped pretending these were streetcars. They built a machine for one purpose: to erase quarter-mile records. Lightweight body, 427 cubic inches. No comfort, no compromise. This wasn't a Fairlane anymore. This was a declaration of war. This is the 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt, the factory drag car that rewrote the rules of American muscle. The peak of the horsepower war. 1. The war reaches its breaking point. By 1964, Detroit's horsepower war had escalated beyond marketing. This was engineering versus engineering. Manufacturer versus manufacturer. Win or disappear. Chevrolet had the Z11 Impala. Chrysler had the Max Wedge. Ford needed something final. 2. Learning from the Galaxy Lightweight. Ford's 1963 Galaxy 427 Lightweight proved one thing clearly. Full-size cars were fast, but not optimal. They were still heavy, still big, still giving away tenths. Ford engineers knew the answer. Smaller body, same engine, less weight. 3. Why the Fairlane was chosen. The Fairlane sat perfectly between size and structure. Strong enough for big power, light enough to cut ETs, common enough to homologate. It was the ideal platform for a factory drag assault. 4. Born for NHRA domination. The Thunderbolt wasn't meant for showrooms. It was built specifically to dominate. NHRA Superstock. Factory experimental classes. Every decision followed the rulebook and exploited it. 5. Limited production, total focus. Ford produced approximately 100 Thunderbolts. No trim levels. No options. No marketing fluff. Just one specification. Fast. Bar chart data and tech breakdown. 1. The engine, 427 FE high riser. At the heart of the Thunderbolt was Ford's ultimate weapon, the 427 FE high riser V8. This wasn't adapted from racing. It was racing. 2. Engine specifications. Key features included 427 cubic inches, high-rise intake manifold, dual Holley 4-barrel carburetors, solid lifters, forged internals, race camshaft. Official rating, 425 horsepower. Reality, closer to 500 plus horsepower. 3. Radical weight reduction. Ford stripped the Fairlane mercilessly. Weight-saving measures included fiberglass hood, fiberglass front fenders, fiberglass doors, lightweight bumpers, acid-dipped steel panels. The goal was simple: launch harder, accelerate faster. 4. Interior, barely there. Inside, luxury was eliminated. 2 lightweight seats, rubber floor mat, no heater, no radio, minimal insulation. This wasn't uncomfortable. It was intentional. 5. Transmission, no choices. Power went through. For speed, manual transmission only. No automatic. No alternative. Driver skill mattered. 6. Rear axle and gearing. Thunderbolts used heavy-duty rear axle, drag-specific gear ratios, limited slip differential. Traction was critical to success. 7. Suspension and launch setup. The Thunderbolt was tuned for one moment: the launch. Front suspension optimized for weight transfer. Rear setup reinforced for hard launches. Straight line stability prioritized. Corners didn't matter. Consistency did. 8. Performance numbers. In factory trim, and often better on track. 0 to 60 miles per hour, 4.5 seconds. Quarter mile, low 11s. Trap speeds, 120 plus mph. These numbers shattered expectations. 9. Immediate racing impact. The Thunderbolt didn't need time to prove itself. It won immediately. Multiple NHRA national wins. Set records across super stock classes. Forced competitors to respond or quit. Ford dominated the strip in 1964. 10. Why the program ended quickly. The Thunderbolt was too effective. Rule changes followed. Insurance scrutiny increased. The window closed. Ford moved on. But the damage was already done. 11. Market value today. Surviving Thunderbolts are among the most valuable muscle cars ever built. Authentic examples, $750,000 to $1.2 million plus. Fully documented race history cars exceed that. Condition matters less than authenticity. Why the Thunderbolt is untouchable. 1. The most extreme muscle car Ford ever built. No Mustang. No Cobra Jet. No Boss. Nothing else was this focused. 2. A car built by engineers, not marketers. There were no compromises here. Every choice answered one question. Will it make the car faster? 3. Driving experience. Behind the wheel, the Thunderbolt feels violent. The clutch is heavy. The engine is unforgiving. The cabin is loud and hot. This car doesn't forgive mistakes. 4. Fear at the starting line. When a Thunderbolt rolled into staging lanes, everyone noticed. Not because it looked aggressive, but because it ended races before they began. 5. Why it could never exist again. Modern regulations would never allow this. Factory-built race cars. Sold directly to the public. With minimal street equipment. That era is gone forever. 6. The blueprint for future muscle. The Thunderbolt influenced everything that followed. Lightweight philosophy. Factory drag programs. FE engine legend. It changed the rules. 7. Ownership is responsibility. Owning a Thunderbolt isn't about driving. It's about preservation. You're not a driver. You're a caretaker of history. 8. The end of innocence. The Thunderbolt marked the moment. Muscle cars stopped pretending to be normal cars. After this, nothing was subtle. The 1964 Ford Fairlane Thunderbolt wasn't built to sell cars. It was built to end arguments. If you respect muscle cars born from pure competition, hit subscribe, tap like, and comment which factory race legend deserves the spotlight next. Because some cars weren't meant to be driven daily. They were meant to make history.